Today's video topic is something that I've sort of kind of wanted to talk about in the past, but one of my viewers, shout out to Mr. Treasure, you know who you are, he recommended a slightly different angle for me to discuss the point I want to make today, and it actually completes the puzzle. Today, we're going to talk about expensive promo cards, why Bandai does it, why they exist, and what we can do about it. Yeah, I think you guys know where this is going, especially if you've seen the thumbnail already. So let me know what you guys think about this issue in the comment section below, and of course, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And while I'm throwing things out there, I have a YouTube membership. Just sign up for that. It's $3 a month or less. You should really consider doing that. So thanks. Thank you very much in advance. So this is obviously being driven by Raremon. Raremon is part of the limited card pack version 2. This is a pack of cards that you can get in a sealed EX5 booster box, and it comes with one of 6 random cards. Raremon is the most notorious one, as he is the most expensive card right now at $45 a pop. Kuwagamon is next at 30, then it's Zubamon, then it's Seadramon, then it's Etamon, and then God forbid you pull Skull Greymon and like want to commit Toaster Bathtub. But that's where the promos are right now. Those are the prices of the cards. That's limited card pack version 2. It is annoying, obviously, because Raremon is a good card in the post-ban list meta. Interestingly enough, might become a little less common if people start playing more Numemon decks, because this deck doesn't really play Numemon. But you don't play any Numemon, I should say. But nonetheless, Raremon is a great purple or black discard outlet in your purple or black decks that need discard outlets. Raremon's pretty good. Pretty poggers, as some would say. Now, some of you that are newer to the Digimon trading card game, maybe you played a year ago, maybe you played 2 years ago, you may not be aware, in the last 2 years I should say, maybe you don't know that this is something we've seen before. But people that have been around since day one, you know. And in order to chronicleize this for you, we're going back in time to a Mario who had short hair and used to record content in his card shop. That's right. That's where we are today. A less handsome and less unhinged Mario. A Mario that was a little more PG-13, a little more PC. Someone that you could go on a picnic with and he wouldn't try to steal your picnic basket. That's not me anymore. If you give me a picnic basket, if there's a picnic basket there, there's food in it. Leave it on guard. There might not be any food left in it. But look, this was done over 2 years ago. BT4. Who remembers Great Legends? I remember Great Legends. I remember War Greymon being the best deck of the format, only in yellow. I remember that. That was a good time. There were also other good decks in the format, like Bugs. I'm just kidding. That was BT5. But like Metal Garurumon and blah, 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 blah. There was stuff before Lord Nightmon. So, look, Palmon was part of the Great Legend Power-Up pack. This pack was a pack that you were given with your booster box if you purchased a booster box of BT4. It was not inside the booster box, but you got it with the booster box. It was basically the same thing. And Palmon, at the time of its release, was a very expensive promo card. This promo pack came with this, Sunhorizamon, Warp Lobomon, Warp Agunimon, and 2 other cards that are escaping me that I could actually just look up right now if I'm not lazy. Great Legend Power Up Pack. It was Sunhorizamon. This is not what I wanted at all. Oh my goodness. I can't find what I'm looking for. I don't know why it's not showing up. I don't know why it's not showing up. Anyway, that's fine. I can't find it. I'm not going to look for it. Anyway, there were 2 other cards. They weren't as notable in my opinion. Whatever. Okay. But what's interesting about this pack is you got 2 cards in this pack as opposed to 1. You got a foil and a non-foil card in each. Very interesting. And then you also had dash packs. Who remembers dash packs? Dash packs had either this or Black War Greymon, I believe. And this was the top dog. Get it? Because it's a dog. literally because he was the best deck of the form, like one of the best decks in the format. I remember I won my first tournament ever online streaming with this deck. It was a cool time. Metal Gurumon though was a dash pack promo. It was only 1 in 3, so a lot easier to pull than 1 in 6. But promos back then were expensive. On a slightly unrelated note, do you guys remember Pulsemon? Pulsemon was a promo that you were only given at the Great Legends pre-release event. And these were limited supply, basically. There were not infinite Pulsemons. There were not. So Pulsemon ended up being a $40 promo, and it went down and went back up in BT5 because it was just so freaking hard to get after a certain point. You couldn't get it anymore because it was a pre-release promo. So all this to say that we've seen this before. No, where's my Raremon? We've seen this before. We have seen Raremon type promos before. Why does Bandai do this? Bandai does this because they like making money. They know that by putting this in a booster box at a 1 in 6 chance of getting it, they know that people are effectively going to keep buying boxes to try to keep pulling these promos. It's like an infinite money glitch. They're farming money by doing this really easily. And what are the players going to do about it? They're going to bitch and complain about it. I've complained about it even. I understand. Trust me, I'm with you guys on this. But this is just Bandai's way of producing money for them so that they can fund more printing of more cool cards to repeat the process. This is what they're doing. Unfortunately, they just keep doing this. And they did it to an extent with the Diaboromon Ace 1 and BT14, that pack, and the Saberdramon pack in this one. Only Bandai was nice and they decided to distribute additional of the 3rd anniversary packs that came in that. What does Bandai need to do, though? Well, Bandai is going to drip the product dry, drain everyone's wallet until no one wants to buy EX5 anymore, and then they're going to reprint it. Because then people will say, oh, thank God, there's a reprint. We can maybe farm this at a whatever, maybe a regionals, because they're reprinting Rust Tyrannomon as a regionals participation or whatever. Maybe they'll give us Raremon in a really easy way. They did that with Pulsemon eventually. They made Pulsemon available a few sets later, and they made Palmon available at Digifest. I remember Digifest. Digifest was a good time, as well as a few other cards like that. So, what's the moral of the story here? This is not the first time Bandai has done this. This is not the last time Bandai will do this. Bandai likes making money, so Bandai is going to keep doing this. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. We can complain about it till we're blue in the face, but Bandai isn't going to stop doing it. They stop for like a few sets at a time, but then a new set will come out with a really good promo, and then it's just the same thing all over again. And there's nothing we can do about it because this is how Bandai likes to make their money, with these exclusive promo cards. I'm sorry to be the guy that tells you this is how it is, but this is how it is. And Bandai does it in all their card games, and they're not going to change anytime soon. What do you guys think about this, though? Let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions of this. And hopefully no one plays Raremon because everyone starts playing the Numemon deck like crazy. And then this card drops to a reasonable price for the people who want it for their purple decks and their Machine Dramon decks, I guess. What do you guys think, though? Let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you later. Bye!